Welcome everybody to tonight's show. Tonight we're going to talk about the 3 easy steps to being either an instructor, an on-air personality, Facebook, or an author. We're going to go through that and a whole lot more right after the intro. Do you aspire to be an author? Do you aspire to just have your own Facebook show or go on live to promote your business on Facebook? I'm going to go through some 3 easy steps to get you to that point. But before that, I'm going to go through a couple of things just in general for both those aspects. One, you have to know what you're going to talk about. You know, what is going to be your persona? What are you going to do? Whether you're going to be an author, are you going to write short stories? Are you going to write about your life growing up? Is it going to be self-reflective? Is it going to be a personal development thing? Are you going to help them because you're going to relate your struggles in life and then that's going to help someone else along the way? That's what you have to do. Decide where that focus is going to be, and then you're going to start small and you're going to work your way up. So if that's going to be a Facebook show, what you're going to do first is you're going to decide we're going to go on the minimal. Go minimal and then you can always expand your show. Don't start out going, I'm going to go 5 days a week. I'm going to do a half-hour show, or I'm going to go on, 7 days a week. Don't go big, go small, and then you can grow. If you go big and then you shrink because all of a sudden it gets overwhelming, it's too much, things of that sort, that's when you start to lose the audience that you just started to gain. I do this once a week. That's all that I can put into it because there's pre-production. There's all these things that go into just doing even a half-hour show. And so you have to, getting graphics, doing all these things and getting, and I've learned along the way and I've made little improvements along the way too. Now, that being said, if you're going to be an author or, start out writing small, start writing short stories. If you took 10 short stories that all of a sudden became one book, has it been done before? Absolutely. So just start out small and you're not going to get overwhelmed. That's one of the first things you got to learn. Start out small and then grow. Okay? So, excuse me. Then you can always add to it. If it's going to be a show, we can always enhance more. But know exactly where your direction is. You got to know where you're going. Just think of it as planning a trip or a vacation. Have a destination, then you can plan your trip along the way. Okay? And if you do have comments along the way, you can even tell me I'm full of it. I don't care. But shoot those in Facebook. I'm not able to pick up in YouTube tonight, but on Facebook, I can certainly pick up your comments. And so you certainly hit me with those. Now, make sure you organize. How are you going to do it? What do you want to do? And then we're going to, what is going to be the look? Okay. You don't have to invest a lot of money in these either. And I'm going to go through that individually with having your own Facebook show. And then also as far as an author goes, starting that, going from writer to author or however you want to do it. An author is just a writer that puts something already together. I'm a writer. I write things down. So I'm a writer. I can put that on a resume right now. Dave's a writer. But as far as the Facebook show goes, I'm going to switch back and forth in this generalities section here. As far as Facebook goes, you can start from all different levels. Level 1 would be like your iPhone. If you just picked up your iPhone and you started on that could be exactly where you just start. Now, I'll give you a suggestion. I'm going to give you, along the way, I'm going to give you some tidbits as far as coming up in each segment. But as far as the show, do you want it to promote your business? Then just do a show based upon who your demographic is. Put it to use as far as that goes. So if you want to promote your business on Facebook, start out as a weekly show, or you can do this on YouTube too. But YouTube is a whole different animal as far as they do promote doing live things, but most people go on YouTube not as live. They're going to go on YouTube to watch a video. When I go on YouTube, I watch a video, and that's how their whole business structure is put around, or their algorithm is put around how long they can get people to stay on YouTube. And so Google owns YouTube, if you didn't know that. And so what they're going to do is people that go on YouTube are there to watch videos. So if you produce videos, that's the best thing for YouTube. Produce some videos, and then occasionally go on live and just say, hey, this is who I am. I'm here to answer some questions once you build up an audience. But until that point in time, what you're going to do is you're just going to put out produced videos, and they can be live videos and things like that. Like what I do on my YouTube channel, I take this show, I edit out certain segments, I shorten it down, and then I put that onto YouTube. And so that will then bring people over for this. I get much better response on Facebook than I do on YouTube, mostly because I think the live thing is just where more of my personality is and where it shines a little bit more. YouTube is probably a little bit more production. They like more production on there. You're competing with other people that are doing high production. So you can do that because it's going to be content, it's going to be personality are the first two things. If you have a sucky personality and you have sucky content, no one's going to watch you. But if you at least have those two qualities, you can do it with, I just do it with a webcam and some better LED lights, but LED lights are very, very cheap now. So what used to be probably thousands of dollars, you can do for a few $100s now and put that together. And then you just have to develop some techniques and some software, and I'm going to hit that. Now, if you're going to be an author, and it all depends what an author, what you want to do. You can be an author and sell coloring books, right? I mean, that could be a venue that you have. So writing is going to be the first step to that. If you like this video, like my Facebook page or subscribe to my YouTube channel, or find everything at davestelma.com.